Back at it. Back on. So go ahead and send the new one. The new link.
I didn't realize we could do that.
All right. All right, we are live with the Run for the Roses Championship. Louisville, Kentucky. 3N 2028. And the Wellington Wolves Puma will be the opening day matchup for our girls in blue tops, blue bottoms. Black numbers, white trim. Wellington Wolves will be in white tops, white bottoms. They look like they have a purple, maybe dark blue trim. On the court, number 2, Audrey. Number 1, Shelby. Number 11, Charlie. Number 12, Dylan, and taking the tip. Number 9, Zoe. We're going to get started a few minutes early. The original tip-off was 2:50, and it's approaching 2:45. So a few minutes early. Hopefully those of you who are expecting a 2:50 tip-off can catch the breaking news that it's going to tip a little early so you don't miss any of the action. If you missed the opening game earlier, was the Littles 2030s. They came up a little bit short in their opening round game. So Coach Batt will have some work to clean that up for their next game tomorrow. Each team plays one game today. So the 2030s had theirs, and now it's time for the 2028s. 16 minutes put on the clock. 2 16-minute halves. So Zoe to take the tip for 3N. And we're just about underway here. On court 61, and the tip goes up and into the hands of Audrey. Gets it to Dylan. Back to Audrey now. Audrey has it on the outside. Audrey goes left and hands it off to Shelby, who loses the handle, hits the coach of the other team. Turnover, Wellington will possess. Quick check of the shoes and the uniforms here, and we'll get started again. Stolen there by Zoe. Zoe got pushed. But he didn't call the push. Instead, he said Zoe stepped out. So Wellington has it on the outside, thrown in, but stolen there by Audrey. She gets it up the court and gets it outside to Shelby. Shelby thought about a 3, instead gets it back to Audrey. Audrey's going to step into a 3. She shoots it. It's in. First bucket for the game goes in favor of the girls in blue. 3-0 now. 3N. We're at 15:29. Just started now. Zoe gets another steal. This time she gets it to Audrey. Audrey now brings it up the court. Audrey going to step into another 3, but she's on the line, so it's only a 2. And this time they throw it off her leg, and Audrey picks it up. Errant pass from Wellington. Now Audrey's going to do a little runner, throw it in, and Audrey has all the buckets. 7-0, and we haven't even gone a minute yet, and that's enough for the coach of Wellington. If you're going to script the beginning, that's the way you're going to want to do it. And he saw enough of that, so Wellington calls a quick timeout. We're not even a minute into game number 1, and that's a quick 7-0. Audrey 7, Wellington 0. Two steals by Zoe. The first one, she got pushed. They didn't call it. You might not have seen that on the camera. I don't know if I turned it in time. But they said she stepped out, but there's a reason. Anyway, I'm a little biased. But the next steal, Zoe grabbed and quickly got up to Audrey, and she ran down the court, got a 3. Then Audrey got another one. Her foot was definitely on the line for the long 2. And then Audrey took a little runner just at the end, and that was enough for the Wellington coach to say enough. But a great start here for the girls in blue. 7-0, and we're coming out of the timeout. 15-2 on the clock. Shelby leading the press here. And Wellington comes up, throws it across. Defended there. They're going to call a foul. It looks like they're going to give that one to Zoe. That's Zoe's first. So shooting 2 will be number 12 for the Wolves. The Wellington Wolves Puma out of Florida. trying to get their first points, and they do. So 7-1 at the 14:55 mark. Underway here in Louisville, Kentucky, the Commonwealth. She gets them both. Shelby to inbound now. A little press little, and now quickly up to Zoe. Zoe has it on the outside. Zoe tries to get it in. She does. She finds Dylan inside. Back out to Audrey. Audrey on the outside now. Calls a play. She gets it back into Dylan. Dylan gets bumped there. Dylan goes left. Dylan going to throw up a left hand. Just off. The rebound goes in the hands of Zoe. Zoe comes out with it. Zoe throws it up. No foul. But then they're going to call Dylan for laying on the back of number 14. He got the foul. So Dylan picks up her first. It's on the floor. 14:34. Dylan. Shelby to guard the inbounds pass here. 7-2 is the score. 3N up by 5. There's the steal by Charlie. Got a hand on it, but it's going to stay with Wellington. They're in white. The big W right on their front. Wellington throws it into the backcourt. Defended there by Shelby on the outside now. They throw it away. Great defense there by 3N. They're going to say they touched it. I didn't see them touch it, but it's going to stay with Wellington. And now they get it in. Little spin there, little jump, little shift. Nice move by number 14 to do a spinorama. We have a girl that can do that on our team too. But that worked for their first bucket. It's 7-4. It doesn't show that on the scoreboard, but it is 7-4. Now outside, Audrey gets it all the way to Dylan on the corner. Dylan dribbles, penetrates, goes up, throws it up, off, rebound. Zoe kicks it out to Shelby. That's a 3. Shelby throws it up, just off. Now, Audrey defends on the outside. They throw it up and in. Now, she got pushed. But no call, so it's going to be a turnover. Trying to get the scoreboard right, and it's finally right. 7-6 is the score. A turnover there by 3N. It's going to be Wellington's ball. Now Wellington from the corner. That's off. Rebound Zoe. Zoe picks it up. Zoe takes it up herself. Zoe goes left. And gets it across midcourt. Gets it to Audrey on the outside. They're going to say dribble, the travel there. Brienne's lead of 7-0 has been trimmed to 1. 7-6. And the turnover now. Wellington has it. 13:09 on the clock. Stolen there by Audrey. She takes it up herself. Steps up, throws it up, and in. Audrey has all 9 of the points for 3N. Now a 3 from Wellington. That's off. Rebound into the hands of Audrey. Audrey has it and gets it up to Charlie. Charlie in front of the camera now. Gets it across. Quickly now to Dylan. Dylan in the inside. She goes left. She goes right. She throws it up and in. Nice move for Dylan. So Dylan's on the board with her first basket. 12:30 on the clock. Now Wellington on the outside, that's in. That's on the, that was a 2-pointer. Foot was on the line, 11-8 now. Dylan quickly up, missed. It's tangled up and falls to the floor, but the play is up the court. Now, she missed it, defended there by Zoe, but they get the offensive rebound. Charlie guards on the outside. Now, that's a 3-point attempt. That's up, that's off. Rebound. Zoe has it with a girl in her face. Out. It's going to stay with 3N. First subs for the game. This is Molly coming in for Dylan. Shelby to inbound. And she gets it over to Charlie. Charlie now has it with a girl in her face. Going away. It's saved there. Quickly now, Shelby gets it over to Audrey, who gets it across the court. Audrey now outside to Zoe. That's a 2-pointer. That's off. Foot was on the line. Rebound, Wellington. They quickly, Zoe gets her hand in there to steal the ball into Charlie's hand. So the turnover gets right back to 3N. Now 11 and a half to go. 3N up by 3, 11-8. Audrey has it, tries to slow it down and gets it outside to Charlie. Charlie inside now to Zoe. Zoe has it. Zoe goes left. Zoe goes right. Zoe gets blocked. Zoe loses it, and it's Wellington breaking out up the court. Wellington throws it up. To get the deficit to just 1 again. Charlie has it on the outside now, goes to the top to Zoe. Zoe has it, gets it quickly now to Shelby, but it gets thrown away. Knocked away, I'm sorry, so it's going to stay with 3N. Wellington brings a couple of subs in here with 10:50 left in the first half. 3N just up by 1, 11-10, and they have it. Shelby to inbound from the baseline. She finds Molly, who just checked in. Now Audrey from the top. Inside now to Zoe. Ref is in the way, but Zoe throws it up and gets her first bucket of the game. Nice little runner. And she moves to the right inside the paint to get her first bucket. Now, the lead should go back to 3, but the scoreboard put it up. Hey, you're putting the wrong score on the scoreboard. So there's another foul by Zoe. Yes. Keep an eye on that guy. So Zoe picks up her second foul. Checking into the game now for Shelby is Kate. Zoe, her second. So she gets them both. The lead is just 1 for 3N. Zoe gets it into Kate, and it gets stolen. So Kate tried to get it up to Audrey. And now Wellington has it, looking to get their first lead of the game. They're down by 1. That's a 3, and that's in. So the lead now is Wellington at the 10-minute mark, 15-13. Audrey has it. She gets it across midcourt. And now Molly has it on the outside. She gets bumped. No foul. Molly goes left, kicks it out. That's a 3 for Audrey, and Audrey hits another one. Audrey's on fire here in game 1. The Roses Championship. 9:40 on the clock. Lead is back to 3N by 1, 16-15 now. Charlie guards on the outside. Kicked there by Audrey. Checking back into the game now is Dylan. Taking a seat is Charlie. That's 1 kick. Got the over-under is 9. There's a block by Zoe, but it goes right back in the hand of number 7, who gets the bucket to get the lead back. Now quickly up. That's Dylan running the floor and gets an easy bucket to get the lead right back. 9 minutes left in the first half. 3N up by 1, 18-17. And now a little body there for Dylan. Dylan came out to defend the 3-point, but she tucked it back in to dribble by her and got her with the hip. 8:55 on the clock. 3N to defend this inbounds, up by just a point here. Now Kate defends on the outside. Now to the free throw line. Number 7 throws it up. It's off. Defended there by Zoe, and the rebound ripped down by Dylan. Now Zoe runs the floor and gets fouled as she tries to get her shot up. And number 7 picks up the foul on that. What is that? So Zoe's going to shoot 2 here. Makes the first, pushes the lead to a bucket. 8:40 on the clock, 19-17. And misses the second, but coming down with the rebound is Dylan. It's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to be, should be Wellington's, and it is. The lead is just 2, 8:37 left in the first half. Audrey defends on the outside. Now Kate at the top defending there. Wellington trying to figure out how to break through the stingy defense. And there's a Euro step bucket. Nice little 4-foot runner to tie it up at 8-10. 19 apiece. Now Kate on the outside, quickly into Zoe, who gets it in. Nice look by quickly getting it inside. Kate with the assist, Zoe with her second bucket. The lead is back to 2, 21-19. We're under 8. Kate defends on the outside. Now, Zoe tries to defend that and successfully does as the girl tries to do a little spin and it goes off her hand. It's going to be 3N ball. Checking back into the game for 3N for Zoe is Shelby. And the press is on. 7:45. Now Audrey has it, gives it back to Shelby. Shelby brings it up and goes, gets it across midcourt. Now picks up her dribble, but they say she traveled. So turnover there. Wellington now has it. 7:38 on the clock. 21-19, 3N. Now the reach in there, tips the ball away. Molly tries to grab it, but it stays on the ground. They tie it up. That should be 3N's ball. And it is possession 3N, 7:27 on the clock, 21-19, 3N. Shelby to inbound in front of their bench. She gets it in the court to Molly. Molly loses the handle and picks up the ball, and it's going to be another jump ball. This time it'll go to the opponent. That's a three-point attempt. That's short. Rebound. It's tied up. I'm going to say Shelby got that foul, and that's going to stay on the floor. That's Shelby's first, I believe. Now the inbound. Gillen blocked it right into the hands, bounces into Shelby. Shelby picks it up and finds Audrey at midcourt. Audrey brings it up. Defended there, goes left. She's going to get inside and almost score. Rebound Dillon, who puts it back up but misses. Audrey picks up the loose ball, goes left, gets tucked into the corner and throws it outside to Shelby, who finds Molly breaking inside. Molly now, Kate for 3. That's up and off. Rebound. Molly picks up the loose ball foul and she reaches to try to grab the rebound. Going to stay with Wellington. I think that's Molly's first. 6:38 on the clock. 3N nursing a 2-point lead here, and about to check back in is Charlie Knowles. On the outside, defended by Kate. Almost kicked that. They're going to call kick. So that's her second kick. Charlie comes into the game now for Audrey. Audrey takes her first break after kicking the ball, so it's going to stay with Wellington at 6:22 on the clock. Stolen almost there by Molly. The loose ball was picked up by number 14, and she puts in the little runner. So we're all tied up quickly now. Kate from the outside. Kate loses the ball because someone reached in. The girl who just hit that runner picks up the foul for reaching in on Kate. We dribble drive. Checking in for Molly now is Zoe. She comes back in at the 6:02 mark. Shelby will inbound after a quick substitution from the Wolves. We're all tied up at 21 here. And now the inbounds goes to Zoe, who goes right with it, goes in and scores. That's Zoe's third bucket already in the first half to get the lead right back for the 3N girls, 23-21. We're under 6. Now Zoe with another steal. Picks it up and finds Shelby. Shelby gets it to Charlie now. Charlie finds Dylan, who goes up, tries to get up, but gets fouled, so she's going to shoot 2. Good ball movement to quickly find that tempo. Dylan's racing the floor well, and Charlie met her down there just in time to get a foul. So Dylan's going to shoot 2 here to try to push this 2-point lead further. That's the first. Off, but Zoe grabs the rebound, stays with 3N. Kate takes it up herself. No foul there. The lead is free, 24-21. 5.5 to go. Step back three is going to be off. Rebound, Wellington. In the defense, forces the turnover, and Dylan picks it up. Gets it to Charlie. Charlie now has it. We're a few ticks above 5. Kate gives it up to Dylan. Dylan gets bumped, and they're gonna say, yep. So number 14 picks up another foul on the body, pushes Dylan out of bounds. It's gonna be 3N ball. They're gonna run the line play here. Last time it worked with Zoe coming in. This time they get it all the way out to Dylan. Dylan thought about a 3. She's gonna take it in herself. Goes left with nice job, Dylan. Way to make the nice penetrating move and a finish with her left hand. We're at the 5-minute mark. The clock needs to run. Clock. Clock. Hey. Kate now tries to throw it up, but she gets fouled in her attempt. 26-21 is the call. Kate's going to get the shoot 2 here. The 5-point lead at the 4:58 mark. Big bucket there, big free throw for Kate. A couple of subs here for Wellington also. Kate's gonna get subbed out as soon as she shoots this for Audrey, who's ready to come in, and she will. So Kate hits both of her free throws to push the lead, 28-21. We're under 5 minutes here. Audrey's back in the game, and Shelby's setting the press up here. Full court press. And it gets tipped there by Dylan, but just almost tracked it down, but it hit the coach instead. So 4:51 on the clock. Nice try there. They're going to try to get it again.
Slow down, slow down, slow down.
That's a 2. That's in. That's a 3. They called a 3 on that. Oh, well. Now, Audrey quickly to Dylan. Dylan up. Dylan goes right. Dylan goes left. She throws it up with her left and off. Rebound, Dylan. But it goes on the ground. It gets pushed around. The ball is loose, and it comes up to Wellington. Wellington now has it. They come inside. That was nice travel. That was a travel. Took an extra step. So 3N will get the ball back here. 4:21 to go. Up by 4. 28-24. Turn it on, Zozo. Audrey has it at center court. Gets it across. Goes behind her back. Throws on her face. Gets it over to Charlie now. Zoe sets a screen. Charlie goes left. Gets it. Tries to get it back to Zoe. Bounces around in the hands. Dylan tries to pick it up, but Audrey has it now. Steps back for a 3. Audrey throws it up and off. Rebound. Wellington. .355 on the clock. That's another 3-point attempt. That's off though. Rebound. Gonna stay with Wellington. Tipped out by Charlie Knowles. 3:47 left in the first half. 3N up 28-24, and now the inbounds play for the Wolves. They get it all the way outside. Charlie defending there. Inside now. And that's another 3-point attempt is off. Rebound, Dylan, quickly now. Audrey gets it up. And she steps into a 3. That's off. Wellington, rebound. Audrey hits the floor. Tripped over her own player now. Throwing it up there. It's a body. It's going to be on. Dylan gets that one. I think that's her second. Her third. That's Dylan's third. Checking back into the game for 3N is Molly. Dylan takes a seat with 3 fouls. Wellington brings their own sub in. It's going to be on the floor. She wasn't shooting. So another inbounds play at 3:21 left in the first half. Here they come, and it goes off. That's turnover. 3N will get it. 3:17 on the clock, and they're pressing. So Shelby to try to beat this press. Gets it into Audrey. Audrey right back to Shelby. Shelby has it. Gets it back to Audrey. Tries to get it across, and she does. 3:12. Here comes Audrey. But grabbed it. Charlie now has it on the outside. Gets it to Shelby. Shelby goes right. Kicks it out to Molly. Molly has it on the outside. Goes left with it. Molly decides to get to Audrey. Audrey now moves it up to Charlie. Inside to Zoe. Nice pass. A nice finish. Good ball movement. Audrey to Charlie to Zoe. 30-24. 2:52 left in the first. That might have been the nicest play they've had all game so far. Now Shelby with the block. Big time. She got straight up and said, not today. Shelby gets her first block at the 2:44 mark, but it's going to stay with the Wolves, and they're going to bring it in here on the inbounds. Here they come. Defended all the way out to the 3. That's a 3, and that's off. Rebound stays with the Wolves. Zoe defends. Zoe goes straight up, and the rebound goes off, and now stays with 3N. Zoe got a rebound, sweetie. Got a rebound. Inbounds now. Zoe, take it. Just go. There it is. Charlie has it on the outs. Comes in. Charlie Penson throws it out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover. I think what she was trying to do was get it to Molly, but it skidded off and out of bounds. So 2:29 mark. 3N up by 6, 30-24.
Slow it! Slow it down.
Whoa. She is almost stepped out. Like a ballerina act over there. Defended outside by Audrey now. Inside kick. That's a kick ball for Molly, trying to keep up with Audrey. Audrey leads in kicks, but Molly's trying to catch her. She got her first. So they're going to be taking it out from under the basket, and here they come. All the way out. That's a 3-point attempt. Off the camera. Sorry. Off. Rebound. Zoe. Quickly now. Charlie. Up from Audrey. Charlie goes up and scores. She could have chose from Molly. She could have chose Charlie. Charlie grabbed it and scored. We're 2 minutes in to the half. And now Charlie just gets thrown off, but no call. Travel. Charlie. Good job, Charlie. I see you, Charlie. .153 on the clock. Quick sub here for Wellington Wolves. 32-24. We're under 2 minutes in the half. 3N now. Building on their lead. Charlie brings it up. Girl in her face. Trying to get it over. She does. Zoe on the outside now. Zoe has a girl in her face. Zoe goes left. Gets it to Charlie. Charlie on the outside. They're trying to set something up. 1:38 on the clock. Charlie gets it out to Molly. Molly gets it into Zoe. Zoe's getting grabbed. And they call it. Zoe got grabbed 3 ways on that one. Easy call, so it's going to stay on the floor. Inbound's they're going to run the box here. Shelby to get it in. The ref is in the way. It gets to Zoe. Zoe throws it up on the right and scores. You probably didn't see that, but Zoe got it on the inside, had great position, stuck her butt out, and put up the easy layup to get her 4th basket. And we're at 1:24 left. We're up by 10 now. The lead is 10 for 3N. Now, stolen there by Audrey. Into the hands of Zoe. Zoe now decides wisely to give it to Audrey. Audrey goes up, throws it up, and off. Rebound, Wellington. Wellington has it now. 1:08 on the clock. Trying to get into a 10-point lead for 3N here. It's opened up on some great passes and some smart defense. Now that rolls off. It's going to stay with Wellington. Coach Pat disagrees, but it's not going to be enough to contest that call, and it's going to stay with the Wolves, and they're going to inbound here, and here they come. 3-point attempt is up and in. But Shelby had a hand in her face, and it still went in. Charlie now has it. 49 seconds. Charlie races up. Charlie has a girl who stole it from her, and then reaching in. It's going to be Charlie's going to get that call. That might be Charlie's first or second foul. Will be stats in 44.4 seconds, courtesy of Big Eric. They're going to say it's a bonus, so we're in the 101 already. At the 44.4 second mark. And she got the first. So now the lead is only 6. After it being 10 just a few seconds ago, but that big 3 from the corner that Shelby was defending, and then now these 2 free throws. The lead is 5. Now quickly, Molly gets a pass outside from Audrey. Audrey on the outside gets it back from Molly. He gets going to say number 12 fouled her before number 4 took the ball from her. The parents of the Wolves are not happy with that. And rightly so. I think that might have been a ticky-tack call. But Audrey hits the first. And that's the bonus 1-and-1 for us now. 36.1 on the clock. 35-28. Audrey's looking to push the lead, and she does. To 8. So it's back up to 8 at the 32-second mark. Here comes the Wolves now. The Wolves from 3. That's up. That's off. Rebound. Going to be 3-end ball. Tipped out by number 7. 24.9 on the clock. Shelby to inbound. Looking to get it to someone. She finds Molly on the outside now. Molly has it, goes right, and gets bumped. That's a bump foul. That's number 14. She might have 4 fouls already. And I don't know if you get 5. Okay. Yeah, but I don't know how many fouls you get. 5 or 6. So the 1-and-1. Molly's going to get to shoot the bonus here with 21.1 on the clock. 3-and up, 36-29. Short. A rare miss by Molly. Now the Wolves trying to get a basket here before the half ends, and they do. Nice runner. Now Audrey gets it over to Charlie. 7 seconds left. Shelby gets it over to Zoe. Outside, you got to shoot it. Now Molly gets it up and off. Good look for that last shot, but it's no go. It's going to be a 5-point lead going into halftime. 36-31, 3-end. 4 minutes, and we'll be back at it for the second half of Game 1. Run for the Roses championship. Let's check out some stats after these messages from our sponsor.
Fireball!
Fireball. Martin Carpet. If you drink too much Fireball and mess up your carpet,
Give him the ball.
give Martin Carpet a call. They'll come out and clean it up. Brent himself, I promise. All right, let's take a look at the stats. Leading the way, Audrey, who came out throwing haymakers. I believe she got the first 9 points, or maybe 7 points, and then Dylan threw in a bucket for the 9. Leads away for 3-end girls with 14, followed by Zoe's 11 points. Dylan has 7, Charlie has 2, Kate has a bucket as well. Shooting from the 3-point range, we got Audrey, who's hit 2 of her 4 attempts for our 3-point field goals in the first half. Well done, Audrey. Free throws, Audrey also hit both of her free throw attempts. Zoe hit 1 of 2. Also, Dylan hit 1 of 2. Kate hit both of her free throw attempts. And Molly missed one right there at the end. You know she'll get going. In terms of offensive and defensive rebounds, let's see. Audrey has a total of 2, 1 apiece. Zoe has a total of 6. You get 6 fouls. Thank you. You get 6 fouls. So if you're in foul trouble, probably at the 4, definitely 5 mark. Or 3 fouls in the first half. All right, back to rebounds. Zoe has 3 offensive rebounds and 1 defensive rebound for a total of 4. Dylan also has 4 rebounds, split up 2 apiece. Foul trouble. So Dylan has 3. Zoe has 2. And with 1 foul apiece is Audrey, Charlie, and Shelby. Steals. Leading the way is Zoe with 4. Audrey has 3. And Shelby got 1 as well. In terms of blocks, we got Zoe 2. Dylan has a block, and Shelby has a block. An assist, Audrey has 3. Shelby has 4 to lead the way in assists to bring the total 36 for 3-end. Oh, I'm stuck again. Take this.